I'm gay.
You are literally dating the most gorgeous guy at Creekwood.
Well, I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so.
Yeah, behold Benji.
Hey, so we should probably talk about what we're gonna tell everyone. I wanna tell people. I'm ready. No more hiding who I am.
Well, I think this season it picks up with Victor and Benji in their sort of summer bubble. They're in this summer of love. They're in their honeymoon period. There's a lot of passion, and then they then start high school, and this summer bubble is kind of burst, and Victor has to deal with some of the difficult realities of coming out at high school in today's age in America. Benji is there as a sort of supportive figure for him, but he's also not wanting to get too involved with and project too much onto Victor's own journey, because everybody's journey is like so unique. And then really it just kind of unfolds from there. There's a lot of other characters that they have their own complex storylines, and then some of these other storylines have a lot of parallels, and really it's the continuation of self-discovery, and that's kind of what you can expect and where it goes from. There's a lot of challenges for them. I think the way that Victor's parents react to him coming out, it takes a bit of a toll and has a bit of an impact on their relationship. And then, you have the high school element. Victor is a basketball player, so the show looks at also how sort of the sports group in school might react to a fellow athlete coming out. So it's really like, because of a lot of things that are happening in Victor's life, because of like from certain people, is really putting more of a strain on his relationship with Benji. So there's a lot more challenges, but there's a lot of joys too. There's a lot of joys, and ultimately him embracing who he is it leads to him having a lot of joy in his life, and a lot of people in his life that love him for who he is too, Benji included. They definitely, we get to peel the layers back with Benji. When we first met Benji, he's quite a confident guy and very comfortable with his own sexuality, but it doesn't mean that he's got his whole life figured out. So we have to see how he deals with some of these struggles, and they're unraveled as the series goes on, but sort of through his relationship with Victor, we get to see this stuff. Yeah, I think the cool thing about the scripts this time around is that they're a lot more mature, they're a lot more adult, and because of that, we got to delve deeper into aspects of their relationship that we maybe didn't go into last time. So, or that we definitely didn't go into last time. So, I think this season is a lot more of a realistic, full-rounded look at what it means to sort of be in love and navigating your sex life as a teenager. Whether that's sometimes awkward and sometimes really exciting, the show kind of encompasses all of that. I think fundamentally, at its heart, it's a teen show. And I think it's a teen show, but it centers around LGBTQ plus characters. So it really speaks to LGBTQ plus youth. And I think the message it has is really optimistic, and it's about celebrating who you are. And I think that message has really resonated with people, particularly with the youth. So fundamentally it is for younger people, but also I think it's also a conversation. It's more of a conversation starter for families and parents, and maybe parents out there that are a little more resistant, or have to get over their own, like, they take the characters in the show, for instance, Victor's parents. His mum is, the way religion interferes with her, and the way that she is not accepting of who he is through religion, I think is a really honest look at it, conversational starter in that way for parents, and for maybe sort of older generations too. Definitely, yeah. And I think that's what the show has been able to do, is tell different stories of people of different backgrounds. Like one of the like the film was obviously really well received and well loved, but one of its critiques was that it was very white, and his parents were these sort of liberal white parents that were very accepting of him straight away. So although that is one story that's been told, it's also important to tell different stories and give the space for these stories too in a mainstream way, which I think is the goal with a show like this for the writers and the showrunners and producers and everybody involved. Absolutely, I would love to. I hope so. I hope we get another one. I really want to see what happens to these characters and where they go. And I'm not going to give anything away, but some of these characters are left off in maybe a bit of a cliffhanger. I think I could say that. So I'm kind of like dying to read these next scripts and see what happens. So I hope so.
Mom, Dad, I'm gay.
You are literally dating the most gorgeous guy at Creekwood.
Well, I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so.
Yeah, behold Benji.
Hey, so we should probably talk about what we're gonna tell everyone. I want to tell people I'm ready. No more hiding who I am.